Happy Mother's Day and welcome to The Crows Show, brought to you by Hungry Jacks. Coming up, Jake Saligo reflects on his junior footy days. Ben Keys takes Matt Crouch for a spin in the all-electric BZ4X. And Nixie breaks down Showdown 57. But first, Josh Worrell is fast gaining a reputation as one of the best defenders in the AFL. The 24-year-old was drafted as a forward, but he's making his name down back.
I think I value myself on my intercept marking. That ability to play tall and small was huge. I think it's a great asset of mine. It can come in handy. I think playing on those small forwards that are pretty dangerous when the team needs me to, but then when the bigger players, I can just go to them as well. Pre-injury last year, I felt like I was in a good space, and then obviously had my injury, which was disappointing. But yeah, it's finally good to get back, put some good games together, and hopefully can keep doing it for the rest of the year.
Race on, Motlobos around, Worrell's got some speed, it rolls, it tumbles, it might make it. Great commitment from Worrell.
Well, I think I've definitely had a different sort of career path compared to other players. I've definitely had to wait my time, which has been a real positive for me, I think. Just passing that on to younger players that can be a bit frustrated and not trying to listen to outside noise, just listening to themselves, getting the process done, and they're able to come in and impact when they finally get an opportunity. I think that's the biggest thing for me that I did. My first game wasn't ideal, but after that I felt like I was able to come in and impact for the team. So just if they can hold themselves in good stead, I think just talking to them and letting them know. I think I really enjoy doing the small things now. I probably like the whole picture of being a footballer before, but didn't want to put in the effort with the small things, whereas now I've taken a step away and doing the small things really well, and I think that's coming to fruition now that I'm playing alright footy. Extra touch, going on my off day, sauntering, doing that sort of stuff, getting out, walking, stretching, these sort of things that hopefully they can give you that 1-2% on game day. In this industry you need to be competitive, and I feel like I've got that, and it's I feel like I've always had it, but it's really good to be able to put it on show at the moment.
Over the back, Worrell. What a defensive mark.
Yeah, Mum and Dad come over a bit. My younger brother comes over, and actually one of my older brothers is coming over this week. But they come over a fair bit, Mum and Dad, which is always good. Well, Mum's from England, so she had nothing to do with it, and Dad was Bombers supporter, and so was I growing up. Yeah, got him across.
You never tell if it's on because it's so quiet. Crouchy, mate, welcome to BZ. How's it feel to be in here?
Thanks, Keys. Loving being here. It's a beautiful car, mate. Yeah, I don't mind these EVs. They're pretty nice and quiet, and looks like it's pretty nice to drive, mate.
It is very nice to drive. It's super easy to charge as well. You can charge it at home or on the go, and you can just use a normal charging point, which was surprising.
Yeah, that's nice, mate. Better than filling up with petrol every couple of weeks.
Way better, mate. Crouchy, you've probably reached veteran status at the club now. You're a leader of the club. You've been here a while now. How many years has it been on the Crows list?
Yeah, I think I've just turned 30 recently, Keezy. So
happy 30 after Crouchy.
Yeah, thanks, mate. But I think that makes it about 12 years that I've been here. So I'm definitely one of the older guys now, and it's gone. Everyone says it, but my career's gone so fast, and I feel like it was only yesterday that I first started. So, but loving being around this young group, mate.
That's awesome, mate. Any highlights stand out? Probably putting you on the spot a little bit here, but across those years, is there anything that you really cherish?
Yeah, I think that 2017 year making the grand final, I think stands out for me, and hopefully the group we've got at the moment can taste some of that final success and get back to that level. So that's probably something that stands out for me. And
favourite thing to do in Adelaide, because you did move across from Ballarat, I believe, when you were drafted here. So you've lived here a while now. What's some of your favourite things to do?
Become home Adelaide now, but I love the beaches here. So I live in Grange, and the beaches in Adelaide are unreal, and I also love going to the Adelaide Hills. I feel like in the winter when it's a nice cold day, go up there and grab a feed and experience some of the Adelaide Hills, mate. It's a beautiful spot to go.
You recently had some more additions to the team song this year than that you have in the past. You've had little Ava in, and then I think recently Charlie made an appearance in the team song. How special was that for you to have the little fella in there? Yeah,
it was unreal, mate. Ava didn't know what was going on. She's about 2 years old now, and she had no idea what was going on. She was pretty shy, but a couple of weeks ago I had Charlie, so he loved it. It's great having the kids in there for the song. A lot of the boys do it, and it's the footies are really good for kids, and it's a really family club at the moment. So yeah, loving doing that, mate.
All right, Crouchy, all done. Back at Westlakes, mate. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Keezer.
No worries.
Don't forget, you can join Brodie Smith, Ebony Marinoff and Mark Thomas every Sunday morning on Triple M from 9 a.m. You can also download the podcast on Listening. With Showdown 57 out of the way, the best day of the year is yet to come, Crows fans. We'll be packing the stands of Adelaide Oval in round 20 for Showdown 58, and you won't want to miss it. Guarantee your seat with an Adelaide Football Club Showdown membership. For the best seats to our biggest game, visit crowsmembership.com.au/showdown.
Well, welcome, Chris.
No, thank you.
It's been an awesome start to the year within the SANFL. A few wins on the trot.
Yeah, we started really well. We're starting to work well as a team together, and yeah, if we can keep this momentum rolling and win a few more games and hopefully make finals, it'll be good.
Burgess just lost his opponent, Chris Burgess.
Coming into your second season at the footy club, what were some of the things that you want to work on?
One-on-one contests, I'm working on a bit of movement, fast feet, just trying to get into the blind spot of the defender, and then just giving myself more of an opportunity to leap at the footy. So that's one of my strengths, is overhead marking and contested marking. So just working on how to free myself to allow me to launch at the footy.
Found yourself in some form this year. What have you put it down to?
I don't know, it's just a bit of consistency, just trying to play consistent footy, focusing on my role. We're a bit young down in the forward line at the moment, so just trying to step up as that senior figure and, yeah, been able to kick a few goals, which has been nice.
Is it the strongest competition in the country, do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. There's a lot more mature bodies in the SANFL compared to the VFL. The teams play different style, I reckon, to VFL, but yeah, it's definitely one of the stronger leagues.
Well, you're from South Australia. Has it been nice to be home for the last couple of years?
Yeah, it was always a nice thing to move back to SA. Got all the family, friends, went to school here. So, yeah, everything about Adelaide is still in Adelaide. So it was good to move back here. And, yeah, the partner was pretty keen to move back to Adelaide as well.
What's your favourite things to do in Adelaide?
I'm just more of a sporty guy. So I just hang out with mates, play basketball, tennis, whatever sport's really on. Australian Open's on, we hit tennis and then forget about it, and NBA's on at the moment, so we go shoot hoops every now and then. And then just got the house at the moment, so doing some renos on that, and yeah, other than that, I'm a pretty simple footballer.
Are you doing the renos yourself?
Yeah, my dad's a tradie, so he helps out, and yeah, I try and help out where I can. I'm not too bad, but I wouldn't trust myself building a house.
Awesome, thanks for joining me.
No, easy, thank you.
That's a serious question. Maybe like a cheetah, because it'll be quick, which I am not at the moment.
Probably a dolphin.
I think I'd be a dog. Hopefully I just get a good owner. I think life's pretty cruisy.
I'll go with a dolphin, because they're pretty smart and swim underwater and they're just cool.
I'd be a bird, because I'd love to be able to fly places and see what's happening below me.
Yeah, probably a giraffe, because really tall.
I don't know, I've always thought of being a ferret for some reason.
A possum, and I'd hang around on Tex's roof at 2 a.m, keep him up.
Probably a ferret. I was like, said a ferret.
I've got a bit of a fascination with sharks, so I'd love to go for a swimmer in the ocean one day and be a shark. That'd be pretty cool.
I'd be a dolphin. They look like they have that much fun out there, and they interact with both humans and also sea life. If I could be an animal, I'd be some sort of bird. I think it'd be cool to fly.
Let's say I would be a lion.
don't mind that.
Shout out to Lucky Shoal.
A goldfish. You just forget everything.
Dolphin, because they can just do whatever they want. I love the ocean, and yeah, they're just chilling the whole time.
Big koala, sleeping on it. Tiger, so I don't get hunted and I can stay alive.
Probably a cheetah, because it's one of the quickest animals, so you could run away from a lot of the animals in the jungle.
Probably be a monkey or a chimp, because I've been told I kind of run like one.
Well, now it's time for the 7 News Distant Replay. Now let's take a look back at how 7 News covered major moments in Crows history.
A record showdown win, their first finals victory under Neil Craig. Now the Crows have an even bigger prize in mind.
You know, we're in it to win it. So let's not sit here and say, oh, you know, it's a good win and that'll do for the season.
As soon as we were leaving the field, Roo sort of settled us down and the focus became West Coast straight away. There's a bit of euphoria around town at the moment, but we're just going to let that slide on by.
It'll be tough. West Coast are a class outfit. They've had the week off, but you know, we'll go there confident, just as we have in every game this year.
The game was billed as the biggest match this state's seen, but it turned into the biggest showdown mismatch.
Certainly like to apologise to everyone really for the viewing of that. I'm sure it was a pretty ordinary game to watch.
Pretty pathetic effort. It wasn't good enough.
But Port was in the game in the first half when Adelaide wasted countless chances.
Oh, he's missed it.
Then the Power was poised to take control after a trademark Byron Pickett shirt front.
Maybe in the past we would have lost control there.
You know what it takes to win, and certainly going back and trying to level the score doesn't do that. Kicking goals is what hurts them the most.
And an understanding of what wins. Not what looks tough.
The Crows simply dominated the second half. They kicked 14 goals to 2. Rashudo stamped his authority in the midfield, and Adelaide's unheralded forward line clicked. Port was struggling so much that Williams threw all of his players into Adelaide's forward line.
I decided to try and shut the game down so that at three-quarter time with the breeze we might be able to get something going.
Which I think is a good strategy personally.
Even that didn't work. Adelaide powered home in the final term, taking bragging rights in emphatic style.
I was just asking him if it was a dream game.
They've just played in a must-win game. No tomorrow, not another chance, a must-win game. And to hold their nerve and to win with that sort of performance, you know, that's something that they should feel, and I'm sure they do, feel very proud of.
Port now has some tough calls to make, especially on ageing stars like Montgomery, Franco and Bishop.
That's probably for the next month rather than right now.
Don't forget, 7 News is your home ground for everything AFL.
I was about 7 years old, I reckon. I started the Oz kick at Waverley Park. Yes, I did that for about 2 years, and then under 9s was my first year at Waverley Park Hawks in the South Metro League. So started my juniors there, played there until under 14s, where I moved to the EFL, which is the Eastern Football League. Played for Furniture Gully for a year, and then eventually moved with some schoolmates at Listerfield in the EFL as well, and played the rest of my juniors there. Mostly mid, played a little bit of half-back as well. So I didn't really play forward too much, it's mostly mid and half-back. They're always texting you after games and all that, and it's nice to hear from them here and there, but when you can catch up with them, it's awesome to see familiar faces and yeah, just give back to the community of where you came from.
Next Saturday, a rare chance to play on the MCG when the Crows take on AFL powerhouse Collingwood. The Pies rested some big names in their game last week, so should be well rested for the game against the Crows and have a great record in recent years. In the last couple of years, there have been really close games, but the Pies seem to have greater belief and composure and able to get the 4 points. That's still an area Adelaide are working on. The big question when any team plays Collingwood is, do you tag Nick Dacos? Now, I think he's been restricted a couple of times this year, so if I was Adelaide, I'd definitely use that tool. And James Peatling seems to be the one. You're not going to stop him, but you can restrict his influence. Adelaide are one of the better ball movement teams in the competition, but when that's been disrupted, they've struggled. I think Collingwood are one of the most organised defensive teams in the competition, so they're not going to let Adelaide just walk through them. So the challenge for Adelaide is, can they move the ball quickly to create one-on-ones for their big three forwards, Phil Thorpe, Fogarty and Walker? In what shapes as one of the games of the year, what an opportunity for Adelaide. You play one of the premiership contenders on their home ground, the MCG, where you want to get it done in September. I think this is going to be a really tight game, but I think Adelaide are ready to break through against the Pies after a number of near misses. And thanks to Toyota, if you take a photo of yourself or a friend at one of our games and post it to social media, make sure you use the hashtag WeFlyAsOne. This week's lucky fan is you. Please email faceinthecrowd@afc.com.au with photo ID to claim your prize of 2 tickets to Toyota's exclusive Hilux Hill at Adelaide Oval. The Toyota all-electric BZ4X. Heaps of room in the boot, easy and quick to charge, plug in and you're done. Packed with safety features, it keeps an eye out for you. Smooth, quiet, effortless to drive, the Toyota all-electric BZ4X. Visit a dealership for an extended test drive. That's it for today's show. Enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day, and don't forget, you can catch the Crows show every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. right here on 7. Bye for now. Today's show was brought to you by Hungry Jacks.